Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good, everybody? It's Thursday, which means we got Grove coming on the channel today. So Miss Mindy will be here very, very shortly, and we will be talking some Grove because I like Grove. So what's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Let's check in and see who we got in the building. Checking in first, the one and only, the beautiful, my passport stamp partner. Hey, Alexa88 in the building. Lawn Dart, what's good? Hashtag Grove Green Army in the building. John Wick, what's good, brother? How you doing, John Wick 2.0? Not that 1.0 stuff. But what's good, everybody? Poco in the building. How you doing, brother? What's good, everybody? Everybody, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. We are one day closer to the weekend, and to me that's exciting. But also one day closer to the end of that pre-sale for Grove token on the Ethereum side. So we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But yeah, how we doing, everybody? How's our day going so far? Everybody having a good one? Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Anybody got big plans for the weekend? I know it's Thursday, but I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm already there. But how's everybody's day going? Hopefully we're having a good day. And before Miss Mindy gets here, let's take a look at the overall market. Mr. Dave Hackney, how you doing, brother? But let's get into the overall market here. Let me refresh just to make sure I got the most accurate. So we got the overall crypto market down 0.6% at a $1.3 trillion market. Bitcoin is steadily sitting there at 30,000. And you can see we've been kind of moving sideways for maybe the last 2 days. So nice little pocket of consolidation here, some sideways trading. Ethereum is now back up to that 1800 mark again, kind of moving sideways, but just a little more volatility not as strong as the Bitcoin has been, but not too bad. Kind of moving sideways. The entire market kind of moving sideways right now. 0.6 down, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think tomorrow the stock market has some big news coming out of the stock market tomorrow, which might impact crypto as well. So we could possibly see some nice little run tomorrow, potentially. Not financial advice, I don't know. I'm just from things I'm seeing and hearing. But yeah, what's good, everybody? Hopefully y'all are, like I said, hopefully y'all having a good day. Like I said, this market's moving sideways. It's been kind of boring. Kind of boring. It's not a lot of action going on. We're kind of in a little lull, but that doesn't mean that projects are not doing well. And through all of this, like we can see right here, Cardano is up 17% on the 7-day, which is pretty wild. So big time stuff there. Absolutely. But yeah, we'll give Miss Mindy a couple of minutes to get on here. Hopefully she can get connected. We don't have any issues today. You just double check, make sure I don't have a message. There we go, boom. But yeah. So we're gonna have Miss Mindy come on. We're gonna talk some Grove. We're gonna hang out for a little while. Normally we try to keep these Grove ones a little shorter, so that people want to watch them on YouTube. Afterwards, I usually come back. Today, I'm not going to be coming back. I got family reunion this weekend, so I got a lot of stuff to get going, a lot of stuff to do today and tomorrow before that gets going. Clint in the building. Hashtag Grove is the best token ever, brother. I'm not far off. I'm not far behind you with believing that. It is so far. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Grove, and they're doing a great job. And this month right now is going to be a big time month for Grove. A lot of catalysts, a lot of things happening here in June. So the CERDIC audit, you got the big meeting at the end of the month. We got the Ethereum blockchain being added today, or not today, but this month. So quite a bit going on right now for Grove here in the month of June. While I'm trying to pull up here, boom, let's do this. Hey, that's what I like to see right there. So I just pulled up the actual audit from CERTIC, and it does look like it's yesterday. I know we were like at 5%, and today we bumped up another 5%. So now we are sitting there at 10. Before project had been scheduled, audit is now ongoing. This project is currently being assessed by security experts. Once the assessment is complete, a preliminary report will be shared with the project team for their review. So there we go, big time news coming out of CERTIC. 10% that audit is underway, and it has begun. We're no longer onboarding. We're no longer scheduled. We in the thick of it. John B, what's good, brother? How you doing? Greetings, familia. What's good, brother? How you doing? But yeah, grow big time stuff. I mean, that's 10%, not too shabby. I'm excited to see what happens with that final result when the audit is completely done. It could take a little while, so don't panic. Did you participate in pre-sale? I'm trying to. It's one of those. I got to look under a few more couch cushions. I got to maybe check the laundry. Maybe check the washer and dryer machine, see if I can't find a couple of dollars in the bottom of it or something. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to get in there. I really, really, really want to. I mean, you get like a 39% discount. Then they're gonna burn like 39% of the circulating supply to match the B&B side. That's straight off the rip. So I definitely would like that. I definitely would like to get in on that. But the way my bank accounts are set up at the moment. But no, I not financial advice by any means. Not financial advice. Never financial advice. But it is. It's definitely something that I would be looking into. That would be my whatchamacallit, my opinion. I have some B&B on the side. Hey, there you go. I have a little bit of B&B, but I really like my B&B. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to get in on that pre-sale. Boom. Yeah, I definitely have some growth on the B&B side. I would like to get in on the ERC20 side as well. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty solid. That'd be pretty solid. Just shoot Ms. Mindy a reminder that I go live at 12. We'll give her a minute. I stack it already. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, B&B. I'm stacking the B&B side. I got mine. I got 2 parts staked. I got one in the 180 days, the long term, and then I have some in the no time lock. That were just kind of like a rainy day fund. Like if I ever needed to pull some out, I got some. Nice. Some in the 180, some in the 90. That's what's up. I highly suggest if you're not staking your growth, I highly suggest staking your growth. Because those rewards, the APR on those are absolutely wild. So you can definitely get some rewards there, increase your positions, which is the name of the game. But yeah, man, growth, it's got so much going on. Question: when the time runs out, will it automatically unstake? That is a good question, and I'm going to write that one down for when Miss Mindy gets here, or when Miss Mindy gets here, if you could remind me that question. All right, I got that one down. I don't think it does. I think you're still gonna have to unstake it, but we're gonna get you the actual information there. Londar says, no, it does not. I'm here for you, JustAman. Hey, that's what's up. It stays staked until you unstake it. It just is not locked. So here you go. Automatically unstake, no. If you have doubt, please read FAQ in Brew Labs. So there we go. Will APR continue? Yes, the APR will continue. It just will fluctuate depending on how many people are staked in that, whether it be like if you're in the 60-day, 90-day, 180-day. The APR will just change depending on how many people are staking in that that portion. So APR will continue. It will just the percentage will fluctuate a little bit. Can always count on chat to come in and help you out. That's what I'm talking about. And let me get over there. Let's pull up the dashboard. There we go. So we can actually see these percentages right here. So we got 60 days is at 70%, 70.95%. What is this? 90 day is at 66.36%. 180 days is at 67.21, and then the 0 time lock is at 40.25, which means there's been some quite a few more people jump in on that one, because it used to be like 49 point something. And then on the farming, still got 229% APR on the farming. And farming, what you're doing here is you're taking your grove. You take $100 of grove. You got to have $100 of BNB. Put those together, and you create an LP. You create a liquidity token, and then you'll earn it that way. But I heard the sound in the background, which means we got the one and only, one of the most bad A women in crypto, in Twitter, and just in general. Miss Mindy, what's good, Miss Mindy? How you doing?
Hey, what a great intro.
I'm working on them. I feel like I can't just do the same ones over and over again.
Okay, I guess. But I'm good. Madness, I've literally hit the floor running. Like, it has been kind of day, but that's awesome. That's exactly the kind of days that I want. So I'm good. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing pretty good. It's one day closer to the weekend. It's my family reunion weekend, so like I'm already like I'm looking forward to like that. So it's family coming in. Family's already here. So it's a fun weekend, but busy week, and but a fun one.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm so happy for you. Those family reunions are the best.
Absolutely. My family, we get together. We have one big reunion during the summertime. Then we actually have like a little smaller family Christmas party reunion during the wintertime. But man, it's a lot of fun. We get anywhere from like 75 to 100 people show up. We find new family members every year.
That's a lot.
So it's a lot of fun. We go out and rent out a whole. It's like a little like resort, not a resort, but like a retreat with like little cabins and like a fellowship hall with like a little lake. We get out there for the weekend, have a good old family weekend out there, and have some fun.
You all make a whole weekend of it.
Oh yeah. Like we'll start tomorrow. Like tomorrow night, we'll meet for dinner. Just kind of like everybody kind of coming in town, getting to say hi. And then Saturday is the big day. And then Sunday morning we show up for church on Sunday. Have a family church and lunch, and we plan the next year, and then we head out.
Well, that's excellent.
It's a lot of fun. We have a good time.
Oh, I'm so happy for you and Alexa and your kids. That'll be awesome.
Hopefully this year we don't grill out. Hopefully, I'm hoping and praying that we don't grill out this year, so I can actually enjoy the last Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. And I have no doubt they probably put you right on the grill.
Facts, 100%.
With
it
no
is me.
mind. With no mind.
Yeah, last year. Right. I mean, I don't mind grilling. I don't mind cooking. I enjoy it. But like for when you're cooking for 75 to 100 people, a little
No,
different.
that needs catered. You might as well tell them somebody's got to foot the bill. That's got to be catered. That's crazy. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Yeah,
cater some. We cater a lot of it.
that's a lot. That's
But
a
yes,
lot.
ma'am. So
But I'm
well,
glad you're good.
yes, ma'am. Excited for the weekend. Excited for the new for Grove. Excited for the ERC 20. We got like less than a week before that launches. Some pretty exciting times.
Absolutely. And it is it's getting down to the wire, and there's so much that needs to be done. And so, I mean, not, but there is, just because anytime you do something that substantial, you got to go through your list A through Z, like, 50 million times. Um, so,
Right.
there's just that. But yeah, we do. We have that coming up. We have a few other things coming up too. So it is, June is definitely a hit the floor running kind of month.
It's a busy
Definitely.
month. Like every time I turn around, the Grove, I see a Grove post about this, or I see a Grove post about that. I'm like, my good, like it's a lot going on for Grove, and it's exciting. It definitely is
Oh, wait
exciting.
till next month. Wait till next month. This is the calm before the storm.
Oh, so this month with everything going on, all of the big time news and stuff going on for Grove, it's just this is the small stuff, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, this is the calm before the storm, and the other part of it is, while our meeting the end of this month is truly groundbreaking for crypto, not just for Grove, but it's truly groundbreaking. At the
Absolutely.
same time, at the same time, that's not the only thing going that's big, and of course, that's a mega, but we still have a list of quite huge things. So yeah, no, this is the calm before the storm. Summer's just getting ready to kick off.
Definitely exciting. LK Land in the building saying happy Thursday. Let's go Grove. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. John B actually says Mindy for president.
Oh no, honey, have you met some of these people in crypto? That's as bad as I want to get.
Oh man. Yeah, if you think crypto's bad, try politics.
Yeah, no thanks. I come from a
I'm
political
out.
family. Trust me, there's a reason why I chose crypto over politics.
That's funny. But yeah, Grove definitely has a lot of going on this month, and like Miss Mindy says, it's got a whole lot more coming up even past this month. This is kind of the calm before the storm, she says, which is crazy to think, just because of how much is going on. But it's exciting to think because of how much is going on, and this is actually the small stuff. So pretty cool. And I actually just jumped on the Twitter and saw this post right here from Your Pop, who is a big time YouTuber influencer, putting it out there saying the first crypto that is official meeting with the royal family of Dubai in less than 3 weeks. Let's do a deep dive into Grove Token. So that's more opportunity, more eyes onto the project from a big time influencer like that. Your Pop, solid guy right there. Definitely excited. I'll check that video out and see what he has to say there. But
Oh, for
pretty cool.
sure. But yeah, no, definitely check him out. I mean, he's got a million followers or greater, and not just followers, but people that actually do follow. So
Correct.
that's the
Right.
difference.
Not a. I'm actually gonna put this. I'm gonna link that video into chat. So if you want to, y'all can
Perfect.
go check that out after the stream here, after the AMA. But Michael, what's good?
So
This is
go ahead.
real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Is this sunshine?
I don't know.
For some reason, I know sunshine on Twitter, but for some reason I think that's sunshine here on YouTube. We're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of it.
Don't
We'll
dox
have to
him.
figure it out.
But
True. That's my bad.
so another awesome bit of news is I was told that a news channel did a bit on Grove that we didn't even ask for either. Apparently, it was somebody that was
Wow.
that's a member of our community, works for a news crew, or excuse me, works for a news channel in Tennessee, and they did a clip and discussed Grove on it just a couple days ago.
That's awesome. I heard that in the space last night. And if do we know? I can't remember what the affiliated station was to look it up. I remember
Uh,
it, but I don't.
yeah, I got it.
I
It's
knew it
one
was.
of the things I'm going to post today. I've just been running around like crazy. But it was in, I think it's called Johnsonville, if I'm not mistaken, Tennessee. I could have said that wrong, but it's in Tennessee. But I will actually post that later. But yeah, so we were even on the news and didn't even know it. So, and I've had people from that are primetime reporters, like from actual ABC and actual CBS, reach out to me about our meeting the end of this month, and of course, want to be the first to break the news.
Right.
Uh, so we'll see. Something tells me that we're getting ready to be a whole lot of places.
Johnsonville, Tennessee. That's okay. That's what I couldn't remember. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to look it up here and multitask. Y'all know how well that goes.
It might be silent here for a minute.
No, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Multitasking is something I'm working on,
But you do
but
good
I'm
at
not
it. You
great at
do.
it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Let's see here. See if I can find this. Pull it up here. Was it WKRN? No, that's Nashville. Maybe Maybe that's WKRN. I don't know. Oof, that's gonna take me a minute. We're gonna get out of that. I don't. Hmm. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna sit here and do that in the middle of this AMA. Let's do that. John Wick coming in saying, "Let's go. Let's effing Grove. Let's do it, brother. Absolutely. Smash that like button. Yes, please. Please smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And if you really would like to help the channel, hit that little join button. Definitely help me out. But yeah, lots of major stuff coming on. I will find that article, that news that was on the news, and we'll figure it out. We'll get it out there. Um, this
But
might
yes,
actually, I might have found it.
oh, good.
WDBJ.
I don't remember.
Now we just got to figure
It's
out
on my
where to find
list.
Grove. Let's see what happens here. Maybe not. I typed it in, nothing came up. Oh well. I'm sure we'll see that out on Twitter very very soon. But very cool. Hey Jay, love to hang out. Got my daughter's speech therapy later. Hey, have a good one. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us for sure.
So I'm going to tell
Miss
you
Mindy,
something
oh,
personal. I'm going to tell you
okay.
something personal while that person hopefully is still here. Um, my parents took me to speech therapy because whether you could believe it or not, as much as I talk, I I used to have very much used to have a very bad speech impediment when I was younger, and I had to go to specialists to correct it. And um, I wouldn't be a fraction of who I am if my parents were not diligent in making sure that I went to therapist and I got it solved. And it's really crazy. However it is that they do it, because it's not really like they make you sit there and say the 10 times. It's however they do it. How that it actually works, and it truly does. I mean, you all see me every single day, and everyone has heard me. So you would never think that that was my beginning, but it was. Like, I couldn't say my M's or my R's. My name is Mindy Parker. Like, I couldn't
Yeah, that
even
would be
say my
tough.
own name. So, yeah, I got one M and two R's. So, if that person is still in the room, I just want you to know that I let me be your example as to how that it's worth it to take the time to do it, even though sometimes you'd rather do other things, or sometimes if it seems like it doesn't work, trust me, it definitely works. So, all the best to you and your daughter.
Absolutely, absolutely. Crypto Moto, how you doing, brother? But yeah, definitely appreciate that, and man, hopefully those speech therapy is helping out, most definitely.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy is because of that, however it is that they basically reprogram you, or whatever it is that they do, I can't. It's one of the reasons why that I can't speak a foreign language. Like I should know Spanish, but I can't. It's like I cannot. I can't do it.
Right.
And so, but whenever I move to Dubai very shortly, I already have an Arabic professional translator to be my teacher, so that way that I can, throw the book across the room 200 times, but finally get it. So I've
Right.
even went
There you go.
to that point is to get an actual professional private tutor to teach me.
Yeah, I'd be Rosetta Stoning it up right there.
Yeah, something tells me
Donald
that
Thomas.
second and third
Sorry, go
language.
ahead, Miss Mindy. Yeah, learning that language might be difficult for like it just sounds like a difficult language to pick up. Um, but all of the wish you best of luck. I have no doubt that you'll be able to pick that up in no time.
Yeah, needless to say, I'm well aware I'll throw that book 100 times. So, but without
That
challenges,
yeah,
life would be boring.
facts. Crypto Mortal does have a question here. So here we go. Do you get staking tokens when you stake your tokens? Like when you stake SHIB, you get SHIB X token in your wallet. It shows up there. I do not believe so. Once you
No,
stake it,
but
it
there
no
is
longer shows up in the wallet.
fact. It'll show up as an LP, but when you farm, if I'm not mistaken, you do get a dividend, and it even is called Growth Dividend token.
So there you go. On the farming side, you will get a little like a dividend token. So very cool. But when you stake, no, it will just go into staking, and you'll be able to go to that dashboard and see everything. But in your wallet, it won't show up like GroveX or Staked Grove or something like that.
See, maybe that varies per wallet because my wallet for my SHIB just says, I think it says, I don't remember what it says, but it says SHIB or Shiba Swap LP something, but it says something LP is what it says.
Huh. But he says, okay, thanks. Wanted to make sure about to start farming. That's what's up. Get in on that 220 something percent. Miss Minnie, we had a question earlier that I wrote down, and I'm 98% sure we answered it correctly, but it was a question I wasn't sure of, so I want to ask you. Does Grove unstake automatically? I said no, it doesn't. You will have to go in and chat help me out and said we'll have to unstake it ourselves, but
Yes,
wanted to ask. So
yes.
it does not automatically unstake, correct?
No, it's a running
Okay.
meter, same as reflection. So, like if you did like the 90-day that just released the other day, if you want it to deposit elsewhere, or you need to unstake it and then make a different selection or whatever you're doing, because otherwise it's a running meter.
There we go. But yeah, I wanted to make sure we had that question pop up earlier. I was fairly certain we answered it, but it was a question asked, and I wasn't sure, so I wanted to make sure.
But let me also include this. So let's say that you were one of the 90 dayers that just got unlocked the other day. So yes, it's still staked. But if you don't do anything to it, and let's say on day 95 you decide that you want to unstake it, whether to withdraw it or choose 180 days or 30 days or 60, whatever you choose, any gains that you have obtained from that 90-day mark to whatever mark, you lose the added bonus for that. So if you've gained $300, you don't get to take that $300 built up to that day. You only get the money that stems from the 90-day.
Okay. So it is definitely, yeah. So it's advantageous. So you want to, when your 90 days is up, you want to unstake it. So that way you can stake it again if you want to, or you're able to get you're able to get those rewards. Because if you wait, like Mindy says, if you wait past that 90 day, anything you gain past that 90-day period, you're gonna end up losing.
If you pull it before the other 90 days is up. Gotcha. The only difference is that it's no longer locked. See what I'm saying? Go.
So, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's locked for 90 days. After the 90 days, it becomes unlocked. You can stake it. You can leave it for another 90 days, or you can pull it out at any time. So it's just unlocked at 90 days.
Yes.
So it's okay. That clicked in my brain for some reason right there when you said it like that.
But again, if you take it out prior to the time frame, then you lose whatever you've added during that time frame. You only get the one time frame that it was locked.
Gotcha. So John B says, "Oh snap! I'm a 90-dayer and didn't do anything to it." So if you're a 90-dayer and you basically leave it for another 90 days, you'll get all of those rewards. Or if you unlock it now, you'll get all of the rewards from the first 90 days. But that will be it. Me personally, I'm locking what I have what I have in the 180. I'm just gonna lock that up every time. I'm just gonna redo it.
I'm not even touching it.
Right. I'm just like I did with my SHIB. I locked my SHIB up. I honestly forget a lot of the times that I have SHIB because it's locked up. Like I just keep it over there. It's staking and.
Same way. Mine is the saving. I have not, I did sell off some of my SHIB over time. Not much, like not even a trillion, like 700 billion, I believe. It's not even, but anyway, but I also got into SHIB pretty early, so 700 billion.
I was about to say you had 700 billion. That's, yeah.
But I also got in moderately early when that was
absolutely.
When that was a couple hundred, when that value was like a couple $100. But, right. Anyway, so just like people can now with Grove. But anyway, but I haven't, other than that, I haven't touched my SHIB or any of my SHIB tokens at all. They're all staked and they just sit there.
Yes, I pulled some to go to Vegas. That's how me and Alexa paid for Vegas to get there. It was we used a little profits out of the SHIB. So that was really kind of my first pulling profits for a purpose outside of like Doge. When I saw Doge run from $5, I put $5 in and it ran up to like 3,500. I pulled that out. But yeah, like I said, staking for me, I love staking because of the rewards, the passive income. But B, it by staking it puts it over here. It's locked up, and so you don't have to worry about it. I don't sit there and stare at the charts because I'm wondering what's my wallet look like. What's it doing? It's locked away at 90 days, 180 days. I'll check it then because it's locked until then. So it takes the emotions out of it for me. That's another added benefit to the staking and farming.
Yeah, I refer to it, but I mean it's not, but it kind of is similar. But not is I refer to it as like a CD because you know how like in America you can get a CD from the bank. That's how I because I'm like, it's almost like its own savings account. It's just over there. I don't touch it. It's just right there.
John B says I'm lost. What are we lost at? Let me help you. Let me help you out here. Let's walk through it. We can help you out. What are we lost on? I'm gonna try to break it down in the way I can. So you're locking it for 90 days. That 90 days is a lock. So you're staking it and it's locked. And once that 90 days is up, it becomes unlocked. So now you can unstake it and do what you want with it. But after, so at that night, so day 91, anything you earn after day 90, if you unlock it during that period, you're going to lose that 90, whatever
No,
you
no,
gained
no. If you
after the
take it
90 days.
out,
Correct. If you take out after, if you unstake it after the 90 days, you take it out of staking, you're gonna, anything you gained after 90 days is you're gonna lose.
if you take it out early, than the second 90 days.
Correct. Correct. So
That's
yeah,
that's
90 days you get, if it's locked for 90 days, you're gonna earn all of those 90 days. That's yours. You're not losing it. If you unstake it on day 93, anything you earned after like day 91, 92, 93, you're gonna lose those. Correct? Am I accurate on that?
if you withdraw it, meaning you're right on all measures except for when it's um imagine I'll always use a bucket analogy. So imagine a bucket has a cover on it, right? You can't unlock it, it knocks over, nothing's going to spill out. Well, at the 90 days the lid comes off, which means you can then pour it over, you can do whatever you want to do with it, right? Well, you can leave that bucket to sit right there for another 90 days with the lid off of it, and you'll receive the benefits from that. But let's say that anytime between that second 90 days that you decide that you want to take some out of it, you lose any of that extra that the bucket has gained during that 90 days. That second 90 days with the lid off. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. Hopefully we got it. Hopefully we got it. John, if you leave it alone, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't got to do nothing.
If you leave it alone, like I say, if you got some staked and that's your stake, you're staking it forever. You're not worried about it. You're going to continue and just let it go. You're good. You'll be just fine like that. But yeah, glad we worked that out.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know that's how staking works, and the system either relocks like Shib's, it relocks. Ours does not relock. Ours is open, but you lose anything that you've gained since it's been unlocked if you pull it early.
Cuff says, really, you are in a flexible staking pool at that point until you remove your tokens.
Fact. Hey, Cuff.
Cuff and the dip in the building, everybody. So I think we got it. I think we all got it.
That was a great lesson for everybody to learn, though.
It really was. It really was. So I should compound before sending it to MetaMask.
Uh, if you're, yeah, I mean, because compounding is extra money, so why would you not? But you, of course, have to pay the gas.
But if you unstake, does that the compounding comes with you and it all comes out at once, correct?
Yes.
So
But again, same rules apply to compounding. After it's unlocked, if you pull it early, then what the second unlock or whatever it is, you lose that advancement.
all right, those are some good questions. Good questions there. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. Crypto Clip Shane in the building. Good afternoon, Justin and Mindy at work
Hey,
on
hey,
base, but wanted to stop in and say hi, brother. Appreciate you stopping by, saying hi. What's good, man?
he's one of my favorite people.
Yes, mine too. Uh, Very early on in this YouTube journey, I got to meet, got linked up with him, and man, I'm definitely blessed to have gotten to meet him and get to know him as well. So he's a very awesome guy, and man, he puts out some amazing quality graphics and stuff like that.
Amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely. Hey, we got another one in the building. Big Perm, I mean Crypto Vern in the building. What's
Burn!
good, brother? Always compound if you can afford the fees. Yeah. So, absolutely. What's good, brother? How you doing?
That's the benefit of BSC.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But now, but now, But now remember, whenever we launch the ERC20 or Ethereum side, for those that don't know what ERC20 means,
Well, you're breaking up on my end. I don't know if
we
can you hear me,
will
Mindy?
have farming available at launch. Staking, no, but farming, yes.
Miss Mindy, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can. You're just a little
I have
breaking up
three
a
bars
little
on my
bit.
side. Oh, you're breaking up.
I'm I'm breaking up.
How about now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
you
it
you were.
was
I could
me.
hear you. It was just like
Okay, good. I
eh,
want.
eh. That's what it sounded like. Can you hear me? She's breaking up. Okay. Miss Mindy, can you hear me? We'll give Miss Mindy a second. She may have to back out and come back in, but we'll give her. Yep, like I said, right there on time. Who can teach me of this compounding? Cat T. So what compounding is you're earning while you're earning those rewards. You can actually compound them, take those rewards and put them back into your staked portion, and now you're earning more. You're earning more because you now have more stake because you're taking those rewards, compounding it into your total, and now your total's higher. So now you're earning more, and so you can compound at any point in time, literally every day if you wanted to. It really just depends on you, but there is a gas fee associated with that. So just keep that in mind that like if you've got $1 in rewards, it's probably not the best time to want to do that. Again, not financial advice. You're totally up to do it whatever you want, but compounding is really you're earning
Yeah.
rewards. You're taking
Another.
those rewards during the middle, and then just increasing your staked amount and earning more when you do that over a period of time.
Yeah.
Were you
Compounding
gonna
is
say something?
another
You sorry.
word for your interest rate. So your can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I muted myself.
another word for another word kind of for compound is your interest rate. So whenever you're compounding, what you're doing is collecting all that interest that you gained and then depositing it or withdrawing it, whatever. I mean, depositing it into staking or your bag or withdrawing it. So compounding, another word for that or way to think about that is the interest that you've gained since the time that you last compounded.
Absolutely. Dave's got a question here. What's good, Dave? If you lock your tokens and Grove goes to V2, does that affect us? Ms. Mindy, I've heard a lot of
It,
questions about V2 because there seems to be V2s every day nowadays. But can we kind of touch on the V2 aspect of Grove? If will there be a need for a V2 down the road or anything like that? And then if we lock up our tokens, does that affect it?
yeah, absolutely not. We have absolutely no reason to ever go to a V2 ever. We have because our contract is not renounced, and so we can make whatever modifications that need to be done. So we have no reason to ever go to a V2 at all.
Absolutely.
So like modifications meaning like when regulations come, what needs to be done, those types of like when we build our blockchain, we have to have an open contract. When we do our gaming, have to have an open contract. When we do other aspects, which I can't get into, we have to have an open contract. So because of all that, and again, the contract not being renounced, we don't have a reason to have a V2 ever.
There you go. I've just been seeing a
It
lot
is
of
a
questions
battle.
about V2. Battle
Yeah,
of the
just
two bad
because,
connections app.
but I mean, just because I mean, it seems like almost every single token this spring has went into a V2. So I mean, I understand it's a justifiable question, But yeah, we don't have a reason to. I don't want to say that we're the reason that kind of kicked off, but we don't have a reason to.
And one thing is you go back 6 to 7 months in crypto, the kind of like the going, the way people did it was if your contract wasn't renounced, it scared folks, and so everybody,
Yeah,
our contract's renounced. We can't do we can't change our contract, so you don't have to worry about getting rugged or anything like that. But now what
exactly.
happens is as crypto evolves, those contracts couldn't evolve, so they had to go in and do a V2, and some of them are doing V3s. But with Grove, they have it to where they're able to evolve with crypto. As crypto evolves, Grove will be able to evolve with it. So I like that idea.
Exactly.
But at that point in time, contracts being renounced was really like what everybody in crypto was doing. It was like you needed, again, just like doxing. Everybody had to be doxed. Your devs had to be doxed. That's now that's just kind of regular practice. As crypto evolves, the rest of these projects and tokens have to evolve with it. And if your contract's locked, it's hard to evolve.
Yeah, and so now it just boils down to trusting whoever it is that is of that project. So, but also at the same time, a lot of people since then have learned their legal rights that because for a very long time, the misconception is that you had no legal rights. It's DeFi. That's not accurate at all. So yeah, so as long more people are getting educated about that, and then also again, it falls back down to trusting who it is that you're giving these rights to have an open contract. But yes, I know we have no reason to ever go to a V2. Also, since you talked about KYC, so the myself, the other founders in the core team are now KYC Certec verified. By the way,
That's awesome. Last night we were in the space. I was hosting the
oh,
space
we're
last
up
night. We were at
again.
yeah. Last night we were at 5%. During the space, I think we went up to like 6 or 7%, and now we are at 10%. And we can also see that it's no longer scheduled. The audit is actually ongoing right now. So that's a big time move and
Yeah,
exciting.
that's
I know a
huge.
lot of us have sat around and watched this percent sign go up on projects before, waiting for that completion. It can take a little while just to kind of put that out there. Certic is their own entity and they work on their own time frame. So this just because we're at 10% today does not mean that we're going to be done in like a couple of days. It could take a while. Just to put that out there. Londar still zero,
Definitely a
brother. Man, that's
process.
tough.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me, Justin?
Yes, ma'am.
Justin?
Can you hear me? Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can
I
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you.
Oh, okay. For those that don't know, okay, good. For those that don't know, the KYC on Certec is actually rather strenuous. So, because of course, most people haven't went through that. So, just to kind of give you a few things, a lot of things I can.
Lost you again, Miss Mindy. Miss Mindy, you there? I think we lost connection again. Yeah. Cup says KYC is different than audit, though it is pushing it because of the background check down in that KYC. Absolutely. Can you hear me, Miss Mindy?
Okay, now I can hear you. So, yeah, Cuff is right. He said KYC is different than audit, though it pushes because the background check in that KYC. So, I can't go over all the aspects of a Certec KYC. However, I can at least tell you. So they even go by biometrics. Like, not kidding. So you have to submit your do this biometrics, and you have to submit like all these legal documents with your ID showing that you are that person. They also make you upload your resume. They also verify your resume. Like, it's quite the process actually to get KYC verified from Certec.
Yeah, we got Cuff here saying, they grill you and do more, like they dig a deep dive into your life. They want to know,
Yeah, they
who
do.
you are, who everybody around you is. So it's one of those things where Certic, I was listening to Midi talk last night in the space. Certic has kind of become the industry crypto standard. And listening to Miss Mindy talk last night, she was like, after going through the KYC and that process, she's like, I understand why. Uh, they do I mean, it's just a strenuous process of information to make sure that you are who you say you are.
Yeah, which I
Yeah,
mean, we
if
all
you're
know. I
scamming, you will
couldn't.
not do that.
Yeah, exactly. And well, we all know I couldn't be any more doxxed if I tried. Some of these people even found my mother's phone number, so I couldn't be any more doxxed if I tried. But
Wow.
yeah, crypto. But but also at the same time, which there's different. Most people also aren't aware that with Certec, there's different packages that you can buy. Like, so it's still best that with your other projects that you go through the audit to see what was even checked in the first place. But with us, because John, so with us, no, he paid for the full package. So if it's available to have Certec do it, that is what we are having done.
Absolutely. And like I said, they have become the gold standard for audits, in KYC in the industry. So Certic definitely does a thorough job,
Yeah,
to say the least.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I had to do the biometrics part, I was like, "What am I giving these people?"
It would be pretty weird. Like it would be a little like off-putting to like have to like give my biometrics away.
Yeah,
A little scary.
yeah, and they definitely check it too.
Like a blood sample, like your firstborn child, anything like that. You gotta.
They like talking like something that seems like it's out of the matrix because they do your facial and then they do also do your retina.
Wow, that's wild. That's definitely
It really
going.
is, to be honest.
Lawn dart. John, wait on that airdrop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know that feeling. Corey, what's good,
Same,
brother? What up?
same.
What up? What up, people? What up? Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting. So I've been told. Um, but yeah, I was going to get into something and I had a complete like brain fart right there. Oh, ERC 20, the getting into the ERC 20, that
Yeah,
pre-sale. What are we, 3 days away from that?
I believe so. On the 12th.
Yeah. So that's here we go. Pre-sale in. Just gotta find the right tweet here. Boom. So Grove token is coming to Ethereum. Pre-sale ends the 12th of June. So, and if you want to, I think it's right here. Yeah. So I'm going to pull up the website, so you can see exactly how to get into that. It's pretty easy. You just go to grovetoken.com, click on this more, and then the very bottom you see the ETH pre-sale, and then it'll take you to a different page, and it'll look like this. And so you'll go through it, fill out the application, do all that jazz. Minimum of zero point 0.5 Ethereum, max of 5 ETH. And so that like you're starting out at like a 30% discount. I think it's actually higher than that. Then they're going to burn like 39% of the circulating supply to match BNB. Pretty wild.
Yeah, and launch price. So it's 39% plus zero tokenomics for pre-sale, and they of course get them at launch, and also at launch, the Ethereum price will be what it is for BSC, and also the first burn will be exactly what the burn is for the BSC, and then of course before we attach the bridge, we will have to do a hyper burn.
Wow. So I mean that's a lot of
It's a lot of
that's
steps.
that's a lot going on. That's a lot going on there on that on the pre-sale. So getting in at what is that? 9 zeros 1 3 1 2 3
Uh-huh.
4 5 6 7 8 yeah 9 zeros 1 3 men. Like I said, men purchase a point 0.5 max 5 ETH. Ends at 8 p.m. Eastern time on the 12th, and it goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern time on the 15th, which is next Wednesday. So we are less than a week away. So pretty cool.
And remind you to do a mad dash to farming, because I can tell you I'll be doing a mad dash.
Absolutely. And that farm is going to be available day one live, right? Correct?
Yep. Uh-huh.
There you go. My grove is doing great, though. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Team Grove since day one. Hey, that's what's up.
Hey.
Japoy Crypto, how you doing? 30% off? Absolutely. Papu Tarpy says, how do you fill out the pre-sale agreement? I've no idea what I'm doing. My first pre-sale. Okay. So you're going to go to grovetoken.com. I'll put it into chat. Grovetoken.com. And then in the top corner, let me get back over here. I'll share that screen. We'll go through the process again. So here, this is grovetoken.com. What you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the tab More. It's going to pull down Invest, Dashboard, FAQ, and then ETH Presale. You're going to click that ETH Presale, and that will take you over to the page we were just on. Let me get back to it. And that'll take you to this ETH Presale payment and agreement. So all you got to do then is come in here, fill out the information, email, investor name, how much you want to put in, transaction hash, and just follow all of it there. Got a little bit of it. So, and then you just hit that submit button, and you're ready to rock and roll. So hopefully that helped you out, Papu. Day one Team Grove and day one staking. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Lawn Dart says, use my wallet address.
That means that you would have to pay for it, dear.
I was about to say, if we use your address, I'll use your address. That means I'm using your 0.5 ETH, the minimum. So, sure. Shoot me your address. Oh, man. Yeah, how to buy if you have a quick tutorial. Is there a tutorial on how to get registered for the ETH? I mean...
No. Because most people know how to use Ethereum, so we didn't think it important to do a video what most people know. I can always have one done, but I think that all of our people are already aware of BSC, or excuse me, of Ethereum.
Correct. So basically what you do is, here's the contract. You copy and paste this payment address. So you're going to copy and paste that, and then this is where you're going to send your Ethereum. Once you do that, you're going to get that transaction hash. You know how you get your hash afterwards? Like it says successful, your transaction is complete. Put that hash here. Then you're going to put in your ERC20 compatible wallet where you want to receive your tokens. You'll put that in this box. So you just copy and paste your wallet address. And then you'll come down, put your birth date, or the date. That's not birthday, that's just the date. Little E sign here. Verify you're not a robot. Hit the submit. Pretty easy, just got to follow the steps. So email, first and last name. Here's that contract address. You're going to copy and paste that into where you're going. This is where you're sending your Ethereum. So you copy and paste that. Hit the amount of, let's say, like you want to hit the minimum. So you're going to put 0.5. You're going to send that transaction. That transaction completes. You're going to put that transaction hash in this box. And then you're going to put your wallet address in this box. Come down here, put the date, signature, verify you're not a robot, and then click submit. Not a real tutorial to how to actually step by step, but quick little walkthrough. Oh hell, I ain't got any ETH unless you count the the airdrops you haven't gotten back. There you go. Uniswap. Uh, you're gonna send that through you got Ethereum in your wallet. You're gonna copy and paste, send that Ethereum to that address. Yeah, you're sending ETH from your wallet to that address, and then you're gonna copy and paste that transaction hash and put it into the box right here. Then you're gonna put your wallet address in the second box there, date, sign, robot, submit. Miss Mindy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I just making sure it got a little quiet.
Oh, I was just
But
letting you talk
Papu,
without interrupting you.
oh, okay, I just making sure. Papu, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. You can jump in the Telegram, the Grove Telegram, anything like that. We got plenty of people out here who can help you out, and get you set up the right way. Anyone want to send me ETH and I will airdrop you some? Oh gosh, yeah, I'm right there with you. Anybody just want to send me some ETH and I'll give them a high five. Yeah, she was being very polite, very polite, Miss Mindy. Thank you. Oh man. But yeah, hopefully that little very quick brief walkthrough helps explain it a little bit. It is very in the layman's terms that I just did that. So hopefully that made sense. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm like I said, I'm looking under couch cushions. I'm looking in the dryer to see if any dollars fell out. I'm trying to make sure I get in on that pre-sale as well.
Yeah, so let me tell you, I think I told you, but the other day in a space, but I went through, because I've done this for a long time, so therefore I couldn't tell you how many wallets, and because I kill them like if they get compromised or so anyway, and so I went through my previous wallets or a lot of them, and I found ETH just kind of sprinkled everywhere. And so I waited until the gas was low and made them into a pile. And I was like, heck yeah. Let me throw
That's
some on
awesome.
this pre-sale.
That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind having a little bit. I mean, even if it's the point 0.5 ETH, point 0.5 ETH getting in that gets you in there on that discounted price to start off with. Get you in before the burn to match the BNB side. That gets you in before the hyper burn, before all of that. Plus day one farming. I did it that time. I didn't say staking, Mindy.
Good. Good.
So proud of myself. So
Good.
proud of myself. But yeah, day one farming. So I mean, it's not financial advice by any means. It's just a play that it's something I want to do. It sounds very it sounds like a lucrative part. So I
Yeah.
would love to get in on that.
And one thing to, of course, keep in mind as well, um, you know, the Ethereum blockchain is where a lot of day traders and very strategic traders typically are. So, you know, if they do the typical launch of what they typically do, just know that that's completely expected because that's the nature of the Ethereum blockchain. But either way, if you
Absolutely.
get in early enough, what would it matter? So,
I like Lawn Dart. Lawn Dart's got a question here. It says, when moon hydroponics? When are we putting hydroponics on the moon?
man, I don't know. That right there is rather costly. You know how many exchanges that you could get on and things you could do? Build a
All
blockchain or
of them.
20.
All
Yeah,
of them. You can literally probably get on all of them for like the price of like the
the
jet
gas.
fuel it would take to get to, like the literal gas it would take for the rocket ship to get to the moon.
Yeah, exactly.
You could buy every exchange and have some left over probably.
You need extra liquidity? Here you go.
Right, right.
You know, a lot
Man,
of
I wish
people.
I wish I could run.
Yeah, no joke.
I wouldn't
You
mind
know,
running into some ETH.
a lot of people, whenever whenever a token gets listed on an exchange, they think that it's just a flat value, like it's just a flat price, like 40 grand or 20 grand or 300 grand, whatever it may be. But people always forget that that liquidity also has to be added, and the liquidity can't come from the token itself. It has to also, like, meaning like the liquidity is 800 grand, right, or whatever it is. That liquidity for that exchange can't come out of that pile of 800 grand. Most people don't know that, so it's actually extremely expensive to
Right.
list on any exchange.
John B says every time I have ETH, I buy another NFT. You sound like me, brother.
I understand.
You sound like me. Crypto Mortal says Moon Farm sponsored by NASA. Hey, now we're cooking.
Now we're on it.
But yeah, John, I'm right there with you. Every time I have ETH, I find an NFT that like I just have to have in my collection.
But you know what? What if you reserved it for a couple days and got a whole bunch of money? Then you could buy a whole bunch of NFTs. But then you might not be tempted to take it out, though.
Right. That's the thing. That's the conundrum we're in.
I get it. Let me tell you something. I kick myself. I kick myself all the time because two of my friends asked me about getting a Bored Ape whenever they first came out. And I
Oh
laughed and
wow.
I joked and I laughed and I joked and I said, I'm not getting that ugly thing. Ain't nobody gonna get that. I'm not putting money in there. People are not gonna get that. Uh-huh. As you could imagine, I kick myself every day about every time somebody mentions Bored Ape, I go, ugh.
Absolutely. And that's why because of that is why I got to the Bulls and Apes. And I think that's the next one to kind of get on that platform on that level. So
Yeah,
you
you
know,
know who else has good NFTs is Charge Token. Charge Token is a token that not a lot of people have heard of, and of course do your own research and all that. But but also they have bull NFTs, and I think it's your own taste as to which ones that you like. But there's also Charge Token that has bull NFTs. I can't say who they're going to partner with. I can't go into their details. I wouldn't do that to them. But they do have bull NFTs. I think theirs actually came out first. Don't
huh?
quote me on that, but I think so.
Very cool.
Yep.
Have to check that one out. Tyler Braswell says my MetaMask was incorrectly showing my Matic as ETH, and I got and so I got real excited when I
Oh,
found an extra. You found 3 extra ETH. First off, heck yeah. I didn't know about only to realize it was worth oh man, it was worth
yeah.
$1.81. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Hey, but at least you found $1.81. Man, that right there is tough. Yeah, Londor says NASA will need food for the moon base. Gotta have
That's a
food for the
fact.
moon base.
What? How about we just pair up? How about we just pair up with Elon Musk and just go to Mars instead of the moon?
Just go straight past that and go straight to Mars.
Yeah, just go straight to Mars.
That'd be awesome. Be very very cool.
So,
Dang.
I need to go in like 4 minutes. I was already supposed to go 30 minutes ago, but I need to go in like 4 minutes because I have to get ready for my next meeting. Um, today has been a jam packed kind of day. However, and like I had said earlier, yes, the meeting that we have in Dubai on the 29th is mega and it's huge. I mean, there's no denying that it is wow, right? Because it's not just, like I said earlier, it's not just big for Grove, it's big for crypto in general. So it's quite the honor to even get the opportunity. But, irregardless how it goes, we still have a lot of big catalyst either way. So that's just rocket fuel. So if you put it in that perspective, but
Absolutely.
yeah, so the days are dwindling down, and oh my goodness, this summer is going to be a whirlwind. This summer, and I can't even go into it yet, but I will very soon. But when you see what's in July, you're gonna be like, wow, really? Can't say where I'm going. Ing, plural, but
Oh, multiple
plural.
stops.
Yes, that's why I wish that you and Alexa, I could just. I wish I could pack you everywhere I go.
But we got passports. Mine's right here. You let me know. Let me know. I'm ready.
Great
I got
answer.
mine's right here.
Great answer.
It's got one stamp in it. It's one lonely stamp. So I'm ready to add to it. Definitely ready to add to it.
Something's being finalized. The very last 2 days of being finalized, and I may just have to take you up on that.
Well, we're ready. I'm ready.
I know Alexa right now is on. Alexa right now is sitting wherever she is, going, "Yep, we're going. Yeah."
She just commented. It says you can pack me. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm easy to pack. I got a backpack. Just tell me how long we're going. If there's a washing machine, I'm good. Give me a backpack and I'm out the door.
Yeah, well, 6 weeks of it, buddy. So
I might need more than a backpack. Might need more than a backpack for 6 weeks.
And I'm like, yeah, of course. Why not just go to the desert in the dead heat of summer for the entire summer and go everywhere? Why not? Because that sounds like a smart idea.
Sounds fun to me. Cat T said, shoot, I'll go too. Hey, come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Everybody, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's all show up to Dubai for the conference they got coming up. Let's all go.
I would love that. I absolutely would love that.
That would be a lot of fun. Just take a group, just have a group of us hang out, go meet up in Dubai, and have a good time. It's wild because it's like the same price as going to Vegas. We could all meet up. People be like, yes, I'll go to Vegas. Heck yeah. But you could literally go to Dubai for the exact same price.
Exactly.
It's wild.
You wouldn't think so, but it's true. And then we can even go to Egypt for even cheaper. But yeah, a whole lot cheaper. But at the same time, it's still not Dubai. It's fabulous. Definitely not knocking Egypt. However, Dubai is Dubai. So by that time, because that expo is in October, the one in Australia. And remember, the other founders are from Australia. But that expo in Australia is in September. The one in Dubai is in October. And so, it's it definitely was very, very fruitful, the last one. So we'll see what all comes of it this round, on top of the other things that are going on this summer. And yeah, so there's just I can't go into what I was. Thank absolute goodness that Sunshine isn't here right now.
He might be. You never know.
He might be, and you know what? He may watch the video later and go, "All right, Mindy, I'm taking notes. So,
he's gonna have you. He's gonna have a whole lineup of questions for you in the next space.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Is that Cat T the same as Cat Torres of Saitama?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because if that is the same Cat T, then you already know, honey. You can load up and go any place I go. She's a tremendous person. Her and Saitama Queen, for that matter, they were when I was on that team, they were my friends. So yeah. So if that's the same person, you come right along.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple of cats, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's why I said if it's the same one.
No, not Cat Torres. All right, we met Cat Torres. So that's what I was thinking. I knew we met a cat in Vegas, and I couldn't remember. I can't remember faces and names. I'm terrible at it.
Well, I only met one in Vegas.
Not the same cat.
I remember. I
Cat
don't
T
even
says different cat.
know.
Guess that answers that. Japoy says we'll go to the desert safari here in Dubai. Hey, I'm in. I'm in. I saw pictures from it the last time we were there. I am in on the Dubai safari, the desert safari in Dubai. I'm in.
Same.
There's so many things. That's the thing is there's so many things that we didn't get to do, but we want to do.
Uh-huh.
Miss Cat T, see, I thought we met in Vegas. I thought so. I thought so. But yeah, there were so many things in Dubai that we didn't get to do that I want to do, like the Museum of the Future. Got to get in that. Got to get in that. And see what that's about.
Absolutely do. Where's Alexa? Alexa, your task is to get us tickets. Just like she did for Global Village in Dubai. That's
Right.
your task, is to get us tickets to the Future Museum while we're there.
That's right. She said you met me as well, but we were both drinking.
Mm.
Hey, that's what happens in Vegas. That's what happens in Vegas.
Sorry.
Definitely need to go back to Dubai and explore. Absolutely. I wouldn't mind going to Australia. Like Dubai is awesome. I've been there once. I want to see what Australia is like.
Yes.
I'm do both of them. Let's just have a green summer and we can just do whatever the heck we want to do.
Why not? But
that'd be
Cat
awesome.
T, if you were doxed to me, then I'm sure I would completely recognize you. But screen names are sometimes I don't put the two and two together. But yeah, why not do both? Why not do both?
I'm in. She says I'll get us museum tickets when we have flight tickets.
Okay, that's a deal.
We can make that happen. Make that happen here coming up. But yeah, I know Sunshine has already got his airplane ticket, and he's like, hey brother,
He's so excited.
let's take the same flight. And I honestly I want to make that happen. So we'll have to get with Sunshine and his wife, and that way we jump on the same plane and enjoy that 16-hour plane flight together.
Well, see, just to let you know, I was actually who suggested that to him. Oh, Justin, I have a pic with Kathy. Well, then send it to me. So I was actually who suggested that to Sunshine because it's his first time of he and his wife flying internationally. And so I was like, well, and I know how well that you all get along. So I was like, maybe you can pair up with Justin and Alexa. And then I'll just pick you all up from the airport. And so that way that, you get there okay and all that. So I'm sorry,
Absolutely.
but I was actually the one who suggested that to him.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. I think we were in the space. We were in the space talking about it. So I definitely, it's awesome. I mean, me and Alexa, we did it, back in March, had a blast. But having another, more people there to make that travel just a little bit more exciting. Especially with it being their first time, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. And I gotta say
Yeah.
this, which I guess we could probably all say this, but out of all, because anytime you fly international, you have a connecting flight in whatever country and whatever city and whichever. However, I have to say that Dubai Airport, and if you look at a Google map of how large that place is, it is staggering how large that their international airport is. However, Justin, I'm sure you and Alexa would agree, it's actually a very easy airport to get in and out of.
Let me tell you. So the entire time, like, we're getting ready to leave, the group go to the airport, and they're like, you got to get there 3 hours early. It's going to take all 3 hours to make sure you go through all the it's going to take 3 hours. It's going to, I promise you, by the time we got into the airport, and like within 25 to 30 minutes, we're sitting at our terminal waiting to board the airplane.
Well, you got lucky.
Like it was like we literally walked up. There was like no line. Walked up, checked everything, went to the security check, scanned our eyes and our face. That was it. Like it was like 30 minutes tops. We were like ready to get on the like sitting in our terminal waiting for the airplane. It was pretty wild, but it was very easy, very very easy process to get in and out of.
Yeah, it to me is because there's other airports that definitely are not that easy. Paris being one of them. but it's easy, but not as easy as Dubai is. And so yeah, I think that. But anytime that you fly, which I mean, I'm trying to act like I'm a pro. Everyone knows that my first time to Dubai was in March, but I'm just trying to say, and I went back since then and all that, but um, it's intimidating when one you either haven't flown international or you haven't flown into that particular airport, not knowing how it is, especially if you've been especially if you're American and ever had to fly into like JFK or Atlanta or Chicago or LAX, and there is nothing in that kind of madness uh, in Paris or Dubai. So if you've ever had to fly into like one of those airports in the United States, it is nothing of that nightmare.
Wow. But here is that. Here's a picture of Miss Cat T.
Oh well, you're
We got the
doxing her
group.
anyway.
Oh, we put it out there. She said it, but yeah, we got it out there. So Miss Cat T
Oh.
is in this photo. I'll let you figure out which one she is.
Well, Alexa already sent it to me and told me which one. And yes, we did meet actually. Yes, 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 we did. I just didn't recognize the screen
Yes,
name.
ma'am.
Where
Yeah, it's
is?
it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, never mind. I answered my own question before I even got it out. I was getting ready because someone was in that picture that I haven't seen in a while, and I was getting ready to ask you if you've heard from them, but I actually already know where they are, so never mind.
There you go. Alexa says if we can't do both, I'd like to go to Australia. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I know Australia is a little more expensive to get to than Dubai is. So we'll have
Yeah.
to. Well, like I said, we need a green summer, and then we can talk about doing both.
Well, you know what? Something tells me you may just got it. But so yeah, so there's that going on. And I think, by the way, AUD, the Australian currency, if I'm not mistaken, it's point 0.3 of ours. Don't quote me, but I think that it is. Whereas Dubai is 3.5, I think that theirs is 3 or 30. I don't know. You need to look that up.
Yeah, we'll have
Just
to,
in
we'll have
case.
to check all that, do some research. But Miss Mindy, you said you needed to leave 4 minutes,
Yeah, a long time ago.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So let's get you out of here so you can go and get ready for your next meeting. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. It's always fun just getting to hang out and chit chat with you, especially when we get to talk about an awesome project like Grove.
Thank
So
you.
appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule because if anybody's schedule is busy, it's yours.
But I love it though. But oh my gosh, some days I'm like, all right. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for having me again this Thursday. I love being the regular on Thursday, and also lets our community know, hey, it's Thursday. Where can I go and all of that. And I love seeing that the chat is so active. And I can just tell by the things that you pop up, and I'm glad that our community's growing and it's getting ready to grow exponentially. So
Absolutely.
you always got to lay the foundation first and make a strong foundation, but so that way you build a strong house. So that's what we're doing. So y'all, you just don't even understand how much this is the calm before the storm. Like I'm sitting at home going, okay, I have X amount of days, and then it's game on. So
Right.
so yeah, so just enjoy this time, and also look at the many other things that Grove has going on, not just the 29th. And hopefully I get to make my announcement in a couple days, but we'll see how that goes with that thing being finalized. But have other things on top of that too, many other things. But yeah, so let's just keep groving.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again for coming and hanging out. I thoroughly enjoyed just hanging out and getting to chit chat. But like you said, chat is super awesome, very active, and I love that. Chat is really the reason why I come back every day because I enjoy hanging out with the chat and getting to talk and getting to kind of just have a good time
Yeah.
and not really not stress. You know what I mean? We just come out here, hang out, have a good time, talk about literally whatever. But Papu says keep working hard for the community, Miss Mindy. Absolutely. Well, chat, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me and Miss Mindy here on the Midday Mix-Up today. I know life is busy, and so taking time out of your day to come hang out with me is awesome. It makes me feel very special, and I love y'all, and I appreciate it. But we're going to relieve you like this. There's two things in the world that you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Chat, I love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow right here. Same time, same channel, same great vibe. Until then, that's Miss Mindy. I'm just a man. We out. Peace.